Welcome to another edition of Top 5 Tuesday. Today we ask one simple question. Who? There are many country songs that ask questions, songs that ask why, songs that ask when, songs that ask where, but today we focus on the best who songs in country music. At number 5, Kenny Chesney and Who You'd Be Today, a song that he took to number 2 on the charts back in 2005. The song from the point of view of someone talking to someone who has died too young and wondering that question, who you'd be today. It's heartfelt, it's powerful, it's poignant, and Kenny Chesney did a masterful job of it. Who You'd Be Today. That's at number 5. At number 4, George Canyon and Who Would You Be? A song about a poker night between buddies where the question gets asked, if you could be anyone in this whole world, who would you be? Would you be Elvis, a big rock star? Would you be a star athlete? Who would you be if you could be whoever you wanted to? And it all comes to that final verse when George Canyon says it so well that he just wants to be a good husband and a good father, and if he could be anybody, that's who he'd be. Comes in at number 4. At number 3, Who's Cheatin' Who? Charlie Mclean had a big hit with this one in the early 80s, took it to number 1 on the charts. Alan Jackson did a cover version of it, successful for him as well, all the way up to number 2. But a fun song about a rather serious topic, looking into a relationship and wondering who's cheating who, who's being true, and who don't even care anymore. That's at number 3. At number 2, Who I Am by Jessica Andrews, a great song about self-confidence that talks about no matter what happens in life, the singer can go back to the fact she is confident in who she is. From Rosemary's granddaughter to the spitting image of her father, she talks about all the things she is and being confident in herself. Who I Am by Jessica Andrews, great tune, and it comes in at number 2. Number 1 Who song in country music, though it belongs to George Jones, Who's Gonna Fill Their Shoes? A song asking who would be the next generation of country singers to take country music into the future. And at the time this song came out, it was the mid-80s. It was a turning point for country music. You had a lot of the old guard at the time, guys like Willie and Waylon and George Jones, Johnny Cash. They were getting older and they were wondering who was going to be that young group that would come behind them and take country music into the future. And if you look at the late 80s, early 90s, that was a fantastic crop of country artists to move forward with the genre. Guys like Clint Black and Randy Travis and Alan Jackson. Then you have Reba McEntire in there and carrying it forward into the 90s, and a whole new generation of country fans born from that era. But asking that question, who's going to fill their shoes? Fantastic tune from George Jones, one of my favorites, and it's going to be number 1 on our list of Who songs in country. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back again next week with a brand new edition of Top 5 Tuesday.